Hey, 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 Empress Benny Moreno here, the Empress of Empowerment, certified life and mindset coach. I was actually cooking the other day, and if you didn't know this about your girl can throw down in the kitchen. I love cooking. It's one of my favorite things, not as a professional or anything like that, but just, for labor of love and enjoyment and good food. Hello. But anyways, I was actually cooking the other day, and I was making some marinara sauce, which mine is boom, 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 by the way. Sorry, stay focused. I get so off track when I think about food. So I was actually making some marinara sauce, and so I was going to mince the garlic, and I was like, you know what? I'm just not ready. Like, I'm just not feeling having that stinky garlic smell under my nails. Like, if you don't know, old garlic under your nails smells like butt. You can rub it on stainless steel to make the smell go away, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just not feeling that vibe. Like, what can I do? I'm just not feeling this. And I remember that I had this, nifty little tool in my drawer. Y'all, I've had this for years. I've used it all of twice. Mostly because I got it for free, and I was like, okay, I used it one time, and I was like, I can do this by hand. I can do this by hand. And so I've been doing it by hand for years. This is only the second time the other day that I used this tool, but it made it so much easier to deal with the garlic. It literally just kind of pop the clove in this little chamber. This little thing pushes it through, and it comes out already minced, and you don't even have to like peel it or anything like that. The skin, you just pop that back out. Super easy to clean. Made my life so much easier that day. And as I was thinking to myself, when I'm like doing this thing, because I put like 4, 5, 6 sometimes cloves of garlic in my marinara. It's really good. I love garlic. It's great for you. So as I was doing this thing, and I was doing it so quickly, I was thinking to myself, like, oh my gosh, like what other things have I made so much harder because I haven't actually utilized the tools that I already have in my toolbox? Like what other things that I'm doing the hard way that I could be doing the easier way? And I know that I could be doing it the easier way because I already have the tools. And that's the message that I wanted to share today. A lot of times we find ourselves stuck. And stuck is a big thing, we keep talking about that because, I find myself stuck sometimes. And I'm always mindful of what it takes for me to get out of that stuck situation so that I can share it with you so that you don't have to be stuck and I don't have to be stuck. And a lot of times when we are stuck, a lot of times when we are discouraged, a lot of times we're in fear and we're not ready to move forward, or we're avoiding a situation that we know will actually empower us if we were to face it. We are not utilizing all of the tools that we already have in our toolbox. And we can begin, the mindset part of this is we begin to tell ourselves a disempowering story that actually keeps us even more stuck. And we're paralyzed longer than we have to be. We tell ourselves that we need something else, which is usually money, approval, resources, a vacation, a better job, like all of these different things so that we can move forward when God already prepares us ahead of time so that we have everything we need in the moment. If you didn't have everything that you need for in the moment, guess what? You would cease to exist. You would be dead. You would be out of there. But you're not. You're here, living, breathing, watching this video. Thank you. Like and share, by the way. And you have to know that you are enough and what you have is enough. I want to encourage you to look in your toolbox. So it could be an online course that you haven't taken, or a book you haven't finished, or a conversation that you had, a relationship with a mentor, friend, or someone that you haven't utilized. What tools do you already have in your toolbox that if you actually had the courage, if you just showed up and did the work, you could move forward, you could change. Maybe you bought a book on budgeting and you still haven't implemented it. Maybe you bought a exercise program and you haven't done any of the workouts, or you haven't visited those workouts in a while, or you have equipment that you bought, or workout clothes or running shoes that you haven't actually utilized. A lot of times we are investing in ourselves, but we're giving up before we get the results. And you have to know you have the tools, and more than anything than actual things, the knowledge. We are all blessed with intuition. There is a little voice in all of us that tells us to get up earlier, or to put that donut down, or to not call that person back that has been abusing us, or to actually speak up for ourselves or ask for that raise. There's always a little voice, and we just don't listen to it because it's so easy not to, because that little voice is always there guiding us. We take it for granted because it is. I want to encourage you. to see how wealthy you already are, because the resources, the tools, the knowledge, the relationships are already around us. We're just not utilizing those tools to the best of our abilities. So if you were to do that, what would it look like? What would it look like if you actually utilized all the tools in your toolbox? What would it look like if you finished an online course, if you recorded that video, if you reached out to that coach you've been wanting to work with, or that therapist that you've been wanting to work with, or if you took that retreat? What would it look like if you invested a little bit more time in the things that you want? What could your life look like if you admitted to yourself that you have everything you need, and sometimes you just get scared, and sometimes you just get discouraged? What would it look like in your life? How could your life change? How could it improve? I want to encourage you to actually take an inventory. Write down in every area of your life that you're trying to change what resources you already have at your disposal. I guarantee you there's a lot of them, and give it your all. Maybe it doesn't work out in the end. Maybe that online course doesn't bring you the results, but you don't know because you never finished it. All right. Empress Bennett Moreno here, the Empress of Empowerment. I hope this touches your mind. I hope it touches your heart. I hope that you are encouraged to step up and to do something different. Take a chance on yourself. Please like and share this video, and to stay connected with me, visit my YouTube channel for more inspiration, the Empress of Empowerment. That's the EMPRISS of Empowerment. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe.